Happy Friday, welcome back. Let's get right into it. So for today's pre-charge, we have 3 rounds. First, we're going to start off with a minute of running in place, yada yada, you guys know the ordeal. Next, we have 5 single leg deadlifts on our right and 5 single leg deadlifts on our left, making sure that back is nice and flat, raising that leg all the way straight, or if you need to, you can keep that back toe down on the ground to help you out with a little bad balance. Remember, it's not so much about touching the ground, just hip hinging at your waist here. So don't feel like you got to bend at the waist to touch the ground all the way. Next up, we have 10 air squats. Once again, we've been doing these for a while now. Then we have 10 bent over burrito rows. Remember, it's bending at your waist, pushing those hips back. We're not just bending at our low spine, okay? Keeping a nice flat back, pulling that burrito all the way to our chest. Then we have 10 burrito deadlifts. Once again here, we're just going to mid-shin, starting mid-shin, standing all the way up, weight back in those heels, nice flat back, hip hinging at our hips. 3 total rounds, then we're going to go right into that strength. So for our strength today, every 2 minutes for 8 rounds, you have 7 single leg deadlifts on our right side, and then 7 single leg deadlifts on our left side. So if you're balancing on your left leg, dumbbell is going to be on our right side, and we're going to do just like we did in that warm-up. Now you just have that weight in hand. If you can go all the way to the ground, that's great. But if you're rounding out your back to get that dumbbell all the way up to the ground, we're not going that far. Go to about mid-shin. A better way of keeping track of this is pinch your shoulders together and then go down, so that way you know you're not bending at your low back. So keeping a nice flat back the whole time. Don't even reach with that arm, just bend all the way down. Okay, 7 on the right, 7 on the left, every 2 minutes, 8 rounds. Then for our workout, we have several little miniature AMRAPs here. So at the 0, 5, 10, and 15, you'll start a new round. So at the 0, you're going to do 2 minutes of running in place, speed walking. Then we have 10 lying burrito pullovers. So you're going to lay on the ground, taking your burrito, holding your arms out, and then you're going to bring it all the way up. So we've done skull crushers. We're not bending at our triceps here. We're going to stretch out those lats, keeping a nice tight core. So as that burrito goes back, your back is going to want to arch. You need to fight it to keep that back nice and flat. You should feel it in those lats as you come all the way up and then all the way back down. 10 of those. And then we got ab mat sit-ups, whichever one you want. You guys have. You have a towel. You can put a soft towel underneath your low back. 20, 15, or 10. So at the 0, you'll go through a full round, rest into the 5, start at the 5, so on and so forth. 0, 5, 10, 15, so 4 total rounds. Then for our cool down, we have a nice little ab burnout. So every 20 seconds, going through a different movement, 3 different movements, 3 rounds in a row, so 6 total minutes of abs. First move for first 20 seconds is just a normal low crunch. Remember, we're not cranking on our neck with those hands on the back. You can lightly touch the side of your head if you need to. Just trying to raise those shoulders all the way up. Then after that, we have lying heel taps. So bringing those heels all the way to your butt and going from side to side, keeping those shoulders off the ground. I like to call them penguins because it kind of looks like a little penguin model. Then after that, we have 20 seconds of hollow rocks. Remember, you can keep those legs and arms straight, or you can bend those knees up and make them a little easier. So after you get through that, starting round 2 all the way through, round 3 all the way through, going for that consecutive time, no break time, so you're going to feel a nice burn in this. All right? That's it for today. We'll see you all on Saturday.